Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now sometimes when I listen to the heads of these ministries, departments and agencies in Nigeria, I just laugh. Because the kind of way with which they change black to white and white sometimes to red is actually very amazing. Thank God for the likes of Rufai and Dr. Nnamdi who always helps us to do due diligence. Otherwise, perhaps they should have been going scot-free with all their perception management strategies. Now, I'd like you to take a look at the way Rufai and the Arise News crew has exposed some of the alleged deception coming from the managing director of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation in person of Mele Kyari and Bayo Onanuga, who is the Chief Press Secretary to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do want to drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't go anywhere because I'll be coming back to give you the thoughts of Nigerians about this. Take a look.
Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited says it is not a crime to blend petroleum products at the old Port Harcourt refinery, as it is an integral part of the refining process. Kyari spoke at the commissioning of the new Peng Towers in Lagos on Wednesday and also confirmed that the refinery is up and running with loading operations in full swing. I know the presidential spokesperson reacted because he went ahead with some journalists to go to the refinery. I know you have to speak, but let me take Bayo Onanuga's tweet. He wrote, "Putting to rest rumors about Port Harcourt refinery complex, our fact-finding mission. I was part of a fact-finding team that visited the 60,000 barrels daily Port Harcourt refining complex on Wednesday. I will now share our findings. Our mission was to verify the rumors circulating about the refinery state, and I am pleased to report that we were satisfied with what we saw. Our team, guided by the refinery's managing director, Ibrahim Onoja, toured the entire complex from the computerized control room to the leading bay and every section in between. We asked pointed questions and received satisfactory answers, dispelling our doubts and misconceptions. Nigerians must ignore naysayers and false information about the refinery's operations. While it is not currently running at 100%, it is functioning at 70% installed capacity, with plans to increase production shortly. Furthermore, the refinery receives regular crude supplies, contrary to claims that it lacks crude to refine. During our visit, we confirmed that the refinery produces petroleum products including kerosene, low-pour fuel oil, LPG, diesel, and gasoline. The latter is blended with other products to make the petrol we use in our cars. We even tested samples of the products. It's a lengthy tweet. Rufai, I know that you want to speak. I also want to give Ayo the floor, but you go ahead. So just speak quickly, then Ayo speaks. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I know this is your subject, but I need Ayo.
These guys should stop lying to us. They lie too much. Go back to the Technimonte contract on the 6th of April 2021. It states, and I quote, Technimonte will restore the refinery to 90% of its nameplate capacity for the two complexes. You see, in all of this, they are not talking about the second complex, the one 30,000 barrels per day. They are not talking, it's only 60,000, the old one. I mean, the 150,000 barrels per day. They said Technimonte, these are the terms of contract, Technimonte release, they will restore the capacity 90% of its nameplates. Alright? So for the two complexes, in 44 months, as of today we are close to 43 months, they've only done 70%. In fact, Pengasin, I think it was Alex Osifo that came out to say, Festus Osifo, beg your pardon, that came out to say that, see, this thing is not complete yet.
Right.
The reformate unit, the reforming units, when you use the distillation units and you turn on naphtha, it needs to be cracked to heavy it needs to be cracked to high octane hydrocarbons. You need a reformer unit. The reformer unit costs a lot. They don't fix the reformer unit.
Alright.
So if you don't put the reformer unit there and you're doing a method of going to blend to bypass the reformer unit, you have not completed the work. That's all we've said. That's why they're going to take C5.
Alright. Netflix has dismissed reports suggesting it plans to exit Nigeria, reiterating its commitment to the country's creative industry. The streaming giant told The Punch that they will continue to invest in Nigerian stories to the delight of their members, while film director Kunle Afolayan, in a video clip, has highlighted some of the challenges the industry is facing with Netflix. Let's take a listen.
So the budget you are being given is tied to what they earn in Nigeria. But these films are doing amazingly well all over the world. Just like Oga Muazu mentioned, a week after Adekolapo film was released, it topped #1 globally, all over the world. And because of that, they commissioned the series, the first season. And after the first season, they commissioned season 2 and 3. Thank God we have shot season 2 and 3, because all the other people who were commissioned the same time with us, they've been cancelled. The projects were cancelled. And that is why sometimes you need to move.
All right, some sort of conflict. Yeah, it's good that Netflix has come out to say that they are not leaving Nigeria, because they are, the part of the greatest investors in the Nollywood creative industry at this moment.
Well, I think that the reassurance is very important, because Netflix has been a very good platform for the entertainment industry in Nigeria. You had, I think, Uluturi, which we watch on Netflix, and Kulapo, which was also on Netflix, and giving wider audience and opportunities for the Nigerian cinematic industry. That clarification is important, because the question you will ask is, what happened to the love relationship? Because some people will say, they just left quietly.
Yeah.
So that, I hope that clarification will help to explain that.
Exactly.
And the second thing is that, what could that mean, even if it were true, for our market?
All right.
Because it's also an important market that they have here. The most populous country in Africa, with so many subscribers.
Well, all right.
And they've done a lot to encourage. We hope that encouragement will continue.
All
and
right.
the collaboration will continue.
Well, all right.
Alright guys, so we have Akachi, who said the refinery is not producing anything, and Swift Agro said now na blending, now na 70%, shameless people. And Ncha said, which court are you talking about? Useless court of justices. And Xvia said, you get out, bro. And Ayi said, laugh out loud. Hope Jones said, why detain him? Why not charge him to court? We have Chinemere who said, I pity Unaka engine. And Samuel said, what is the problem of some Nigerians? So is now a crime to go to court. And Etini said, tested samples same yesterday. Jonathan said, ha ha ha. And Alex said, them go arrest you, Rufai, for defamation. No. And lastly, Just Production said, Rufai should just keep quiet until he goes there. These are some of the reactions that has trailed the commencement of production from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation in Port Harcourt refinery. Now, the truth is that there has been a lot of shenanigans about the refineries in Nigeria, as many different school of thought has expressed their own plight. First of all, we had Nnamdi Kanu, even before he was detained, who said that the refineries had no issues, as it were, that it was only a political plot to ensure that the refineries in south and southeastern part of Nigeria are not working, all in a bid for them to be able to import petroleum products and sell it back to Nigerians. You've seen it for yourself that at the end of the day, like Nnamdi Kanu was predicting, that the Fulani man now has a refinery, which means that this is the reason why they were ensuring that the Port Harcourt refinery and other refineries in the southeastern part of Nigeria do not work. While a lot of other people believe that the refineries are just a showcase, like a screensaver, that there is nothing that can come out of it, because several times they have come out and said that the refinery was just started production, and when you check the news after maybe some months, you find out that the refinery was not producing anything again. Some other time will pass, they'll come out and say the refinery is now producing. So it just looks like a political shenanigan, and this is why a lot of Nigerians have lost confidence in the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. It is obvious that they have to do their best to restore the confidence of Nigerians. Otherwise, regardless of what they come out and say, until Nigerians begin to see results they will never believe what they said. We'd love you to do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the refinery that they said has started production, if it's going to be affecting the total production of petroleum products in Nigeria and affect the price, which is the major thing that most Nigerians want to hear about. And we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers.